Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm here to do a kind of requested video. I have a viewer that had some questions about die cutting. So this is I'm not an expert and I don't have all the answers, but I do die cut every day. So I'm going to dedicate this video to a new item that's going to be going in my shop. And it's this one here. I'm sure I showed it before. It's by Cottage Cutz. I've had it a really long time and haven't really played with it or done anything with it. So it's called Fancy Pocket Plus. And as usual, I'll put all the information in my description. Sorry, my voice is still hoarse from mowing. Okay, there's the number there. Really cute die set. And this is what it makes. The pocket part is a cute little pocket. And I have one of these vintage cards and I tested it and it does fit in there. Regular cards won't fit in there, but if you cut them down, they will. Let's just see what size this is. Oops, hello. About 2 1/4 by 3 1/2 tall. So 2 1/4 wide is like the max. Yeah, 2 1/4 is perfect. It'll slide right in there. And then 3 1/2 tall, or you could make a tag and put a tab on the top or some ribbon or something or whatever. It'll go in there. But these are cute little pockets. So I'm going to make these. And these are, when my shop opens, these will be something new. I'm revamping my shop, taking a lot of stuff out, putting some new stuff in. Just stuff I'm tired of making and that maybe is kind of tedious for me. But yeah, this is a vintage card and that fits in there perfect. I think I got this from Selena Amore Fabrics. I'm pretty sure. So yeah, I just keep that with the die set because it's a reminder that those vintage cards fit in there. So yeah, this is how it is, and then you just glue it together. So I'm going to do some die cutting and explain a couple things, questions that my friend has. So hang on one sec. Sorry, my phone is blowing up. I don't know what the emergency is, but thank goodness I have it on vibrate. So there we go. All right. I think what I'll do is cut the pockets out first, and I think in the listing it's going to include 6 of these pockets, so you'll get 6 of everything. This cuts out both butterflies at once, so I'll cut it out 6 times, so you get 12 of those, 6 of the small and 6 of the large, and then you'll get 6 of these, 6 of these. They look like cute little buttons or something. I'm not sure. I haven't cut these out yet. And then you get a label. So, and you'll be able to choose your choice of color. All right. First thing I want to do is, when die cutting, always use one plate for cutting on. And today I'm using the magnetic platform. I'm hoping it's going to work out with this and not cut through. I think I'm going to be okay. And I grabbed a new one so I could show you. Save your top cutting plate as a do not cut. I used to write on them with permanent marker, do not cut. I used to put stickers on them, but over time they wear off and they can transfer to your projects. So I don't do that anymore. I just know, I try to be vigilant. If you happen to get the colored ones that are like glitter, those work really well, and I noticed that they last longer. They are a little bit more expensive, but it's kind of a visual. Hey, I think it comes in like pink, and they get different colors. Teal, I think. I look for them when I go to Hobby Lobby because a lot of times they have that stuff on 40% off, and that's the time to buy them. But yeah, I haven't seen them lately, so, but I like it because it is a visual for me. If I see a pink plate, hey, that's my top cutting plate, save that. Because eventually what's going to happen is this one is going to get wore out and bent, and then because these are not perfect, they won't last forever, but you do need to keep flipping them around, keep playing and flipping them this way, and always moving your dies around so you're not just always going in the center. Try to move things around and cut them at an angle, because eventually this is going to get wore out. Then this is going to become your cutting plate, and you're going to get a new one. It's just the cycle of life. So let me take that off before I start cutting on it. So I'm going to cut these out. And another thing too, whatever's on here can transfer to your project. So I'm going to do this white one first and see how it comes out. And if it does transfer to there, I can tell you how to fix that. So what I'm going to do, and I know like these pocket ones, you really got to put them at an angle or they do make loud banging noises. So let's see. And I just cut this down. I measured it and I cut everything square. So this pocket here, I need a 4 1/4 by 5 1/4, and that'll get that in there. And then what I can do is I'm thinking I can use that piece in there. That'll work out perfect for the scrap. But I'm going to cut the pocket first. So I've got it at an angle. And it does matter, like say I cut black cardstock before this one here. You want to take it, your plate. Let me take this off. You would, like say I cut a bunch of dark cardstock. Those little bits of paper will get in there. You can take this to the sink and scrub it and get all those paper bits out. You can even soak it and those paper bits will come off. Then dry it and then it's ready to use again. So see, I'm going to flip this around. See how my pocket came out. And that came out really nice. I can fold it. My paper's not ripping or anything. I do need to find some really nice white cardstock. I might try Gina K. I think she has a Whisper White she's always mentioning. I think I might try that because I really need some white paper. Okay, so there's one, and then I can go back in. Oh, the other thing I wanted to say too, like if you found that all of this is transferring to here, what you could do is this is where, let me move a couple things. These cheap paper pads come in handy, and I think I'll just choose this map page. This is really thin. I mean, you could even get a cheap paper pad at Walmart too. That would work. Let's see here. Sorry, I need to take a drink. So sorry. Oh, it almost fell. Okay, so I'm just going to cut this down so I know that the take is that? 5 1/4 this way. I don't think it really matters with the mat page. I'm just going to, I think this is 8 1/2 by 11. So I'm going to go 4 1/4 this way. And you'll see where I'm going with this cheap paper, or you can even use your scraps, but you want it to be thin. You don't want to cut thick paper with this and this. Okay. All right. So say you were worried about, let me grab another piece of cardstock. Sorry, I'm all over the place. I'm just trying to think of things that might answer questions. So say you've got white and you don't want anything transferred to this. It could be any color paper, really. This is going to become your sacrificial piece. You could even use some copy paper. If you had a bunch of copy paper you didn't know what to do with, and maybe you wanted to make some of these and collage on them or glue stuff on them, you could use that as well. This one here, I'm just going to put it face down so that the white part is up against my good paper. And you want to probably cut it the same size so that you can see where to put your die. So I'm just going to lay this on here, and this is magnetic, so it's going to hold it. I'm just going to turn it sideways at an angle, and then we're going to see, I haven't tested this die yet, how that's going to work. So, and also to try to flip this around every time you cut. I see I cut that way, so I'm going to flip that around. Run that through. See how smooth it is? Right there is a little crack, but not as bad. So I'm just going to flip that over for next time. And then we're going to see what we get. So to keep your project paper clean, I did get a little indent from something there. So now I have two. This pocket is going the other way, but that's all right. I have another pocket for another project, or to give as a gift, you know, put some goodies in for an order or something, but you could use whatever you want. So now this is kept clean. Nothing's transferred to it. So that's another option, and I use that a lot. I have a lot of copy paper scraps from printing Etsy orders. I always get like a half a sheet of paper and I save them. And what helps with a lot of things is, I think it's getting ready to rain here, is if you have things in a designated spot every time. So if you don't want to put stuff away all day long every time you use something, use a bin like this on your desk and have it in there. And then I do that a lot. I just throw everything in here, and then maybe once or twice a week I put stuff away. Like I can go through here and sort and know, okay, this is white cardstock. I have a folder to put that in, and I can kind of know if it's copy paper, and then I can grab all those and put them in here. So I have one of these plastic folders. It's pretty beat up, but I got it at Dollar Tree when they actually had stuff. Can't find these anymore, but I'm sure you can get these on Amazon or something like that. But yeah, if you have a bin that you can just throw stuff in until you get to it, and then if you have a designated area to put stuff, that really helps in the cleanup, and it helps to be able to find things. Let's see now. I got lucky and found these at the thrift store. they're, and I have it labeled cream and white, and these are my scraps. The cream, I really need to go through those, but yeah, they go on a bookshelf. I love these. I think these are, I want to say Totally Tiffany, maybe. I looked them up. But yeah, I got them for a really good deal, and I have most of my basic colors in here, and I have one that has a mix of all colors. So yeah, that really helps if you have a spot to put everything away, where you can do it once a week and it's really quick. I usually go through this bin and I will make piles on my desk. You know, all the white, the brown, I'll just go through and just divvy everything up, and I have some pile of miscellaneous, maybe embossed stuff or whatever, you know. But yeah, it just helps. All right, so back to this. So if you find that you know, your plates are leaving impressions or whatever on your project, just put a little something underneath it. It could be anything, as long as it's clean and it's not going to transfer. If you put the white to the white or to the pink or whatever, it's going to be okay. And you can do a test first, like with two pieces of paper in there. That cut out pretty nice. It didn't hinder that at all for this one. So you just have to test each die and see, you know. This one's a little tricky to put together because it's a really tiny, I think it would go like that, little fold up, but it's super cute. So yeah, I think what it is pushing on there is right here. This part right here is pushing into there. So, but that doesn't bother anything. All right, so that I hope that helps. You know, you can use copy paper, you could use masking paper, anything that you thought that would be clean underneath your project. The only thing I wouldn't use is like brown paper bag, because brown paper bag is awesome. It cuts and everything, but it leaves brown fibers on your plate. You will have brown everything and it gets stuck into the cracks. You'll have to really scrub it. So, and that's just from trial and error that I've used it, and I noticed that if I'm cutting brown craft paper, it's like on a roll, and I make my bags out of it. I have one of these that's designated only for that, just because I do a lot of it, making my little gift bags, and I stamp on them, I emboss them, I do a lot of things with them. So I just know that when I'm making those bags, I have a designated one just for that. So it's kind of, you know, try things out. So now I can take this scrap. I don't think the butterflies will fit in there. They will. They actually will, but I think I like these other items. Even this will fit in there too, but I'm going to do these here and run it through and see what they look like. And I've said this before, try not to push your platform back through there with items on there, because they can pop off. There's a hole down in here, the roller, and it can go down in there. I had that. I had a tiny little bird go down in there, and thank goodness it like was stuck popped up. and I was able to take my tweezers, and they've got glue on them from me gluing, and it stuck to that, and I got it out. So I got lucky there because it can get stuck in there. And the other thing is too, don't clean off your dies, your little bits on here, because they can get down in there as well, and they can clog up the rollers. So it's just a hint. That's why I usually, well, I always have a tray or something here to work out of. And I even have a magnet that I put in there too. And then, where's my thing? So when I'm working, stuff will stick to it, and then I'm less likely to lose tiny little dies. So I'm just going to pop these out. I have no idea what they look like. Haven't even used this die. I just made the pocket and that's it. Okay. So they're like little buttons. How cute is that? Those are cute, and they're like stitched around too. So see, you can just take your, this comes with the foam, the tool, and the little roller. That all comes as a kit. So I usually have this in here and a magnet, and then just do my thing. So yeah, those are really cute. Like little buttons. I can leave them on here, show you. Those are cute. And they're like stitched too. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah. Super cute. Would be cute to tie some string in there. Alright, I want to do this bird because I have no idea what this bird looks like. And then the butterflies. And then it's got a cute label too. It looks like it's stitched. Let's see. So I'm going to grab some scraps. Okay, this is a thin scrap. This is kind of what I was talking about that I need. Yeah, I need some white cardstock because this is I think Park Lane. It says 65 pound, but I don't believe it. It does not feel 65 pound to me. So, all right. So I'm just gonna line these up. Guess I have used that bird before. It's a little, and your dies can get bent too over time from running them through. That way you keep doing them at an angle and keeping an eye on them, and you know, flipping your plates. But die cutting is, there's none that I've found that are absolutely perfect or flawless, but you just see what you get and what you can work with. And if it has little I call them wispies, little hairs on them, just sand them and they'll be good. All right, I'm gonna run this through, see what I get. Now see, that one's stuck on there, but it's still good. Yeah, it's still good. It did transfer a little bit, but I'm okay with that. That's meant to be a label. Let's see what the butterflies look like. And I can put some copy paper in there to make it easier to pop out, so I don't have to poke the holes, because when you poke the holes like that, it transfers to your project. That's cute. A mama and a baby. Okay, I like it. So see, if you've got a little piece of magnet there, your stuff just lands down and you don't lose it. So those are cute. Let's see what this bird looks like. Oh. Did you not cut out? Don't think it cut out all the way. So I'm going to run it through. Hopefully I can get that. Might need a paper shim on this bird. Just do this one separate and put a paper shim on it. But yeah, those are cute. That's really cute. I should have put some copy paper in here so I could get this out. So I'm going to have to poke every little piece. I have to see what I'm doing. Oh, yeah, I would definitely put some copy paper in there. And that would help that cut too as well, because that acts as a shim. So yeah. So it's just trial and error. I haven't really used this. I know I've cut the bird out before, the bird and the birdhouse, but yeah. Once you use your dies over and over again, you kind of know their little quirks. Come on. It's so delicate, but it's got little wispies, but that's okay. Look how cute. I love it. Okay, so let me cut out a pink pocket, and I can kind of show you how these would look on a pink pocket. And this is the Dreamy one, I believe. Yeah, the light pink. So I'll cut this one out. I'm not going to put anything underneath it. And just going to try to keep flipping this around. And you can flip your bottom one around too as well. Keep rotating it. Nice and smooth. Got a scrap. Okay, there's that. So we want to see this pocket. And when you have dies that are have the perforation for folding like pockets and stuff, fold it the wrong side way first, the way it wants to go. Then you can fold it back to where it's going to go. Same with the little tabs. They will fold a lot smoother because they're wanting to go that way already. So I just fold it the wrong way first and then fold it back. Okay, so that would go like that. And then let me just glue it and just show you what it looks like. Got a scrap piece of paper here. thinking I'm going to try to tack this little corner down first. And I don't want to put too much glue because it'll go up into my pocket. Just hold it for a sec. Use my bone folder. It usually drains it. And I should have done that to get that to stay down. Yeah. Alright. Now I'm going to just put some glue, and I'm going to try to stay more towards the bottom. Okay. And I'm not going to use my bone folder to, I'm just going to finger press it, because if you use your bone folder, it's harsh and it pushes all that glue out. Then it'll, I mean, you could clip this, but I'm just going to just take my time. Okay, I think I got it. I'm going to go to the back side here and just push it. And I'll check it with my card here. So my card should fit in there. I might have a little bit too much glue down in there. Nope. And my card fits in there. Perfect. I mean, you can cut little cards to fit in here too. I don't know that I have anything that size. I think I'll leave it up to the individual, or if I have a tag that will fit in there, I might include that. I don't know, we'll see. Haven't really thought about it. And I may, no, I almost want to round that corner. Not really sure. I have one that I messed up. Let me try it on that, because I cut it on my precision base plate, and that's what happens when there's too much pressure. It cut all the way through. So let me grab my corner rounder, and then I just want to see what it's going to look like. Yeah, I like that a lot better than that harsh corner. So yeah, excuse me. Doesn't really matter. Yeah, I like the rounded corners, so I might do those. I might do that, because that's cute. Okay. Alright, I wanted to show you what it was going to look like with the little items on there. I don't know if they have kind of a, yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm going to do like 6 pockets, so you'll have a variety of stuff to work with. So you can either do this little bird on there. How cute is that? I love that. Love that. Yeah, very cute. Maybe a butterfly up there. And then it comes with a label, so you'll get 6 labels. And I'll put it, I've been trying to do this too, is leaving the personalization available, and with a description in there that you can personalize. Like, say the listing is for 6 pockets and you want 2 pink, 2 brown, 2 cream, and 2 white. As long as it adds up to 6, you'll get that that amount. How cute is that? I love that. So see, there's many options you can do here. That's really cute. Love it. I love this little pocket. Or you could just do the buttons. Put a bunch of buttons on there. Whoops. I'm not really sure about the buttons, but they're cute. Let's see. That's cute. Like that. With the buttons. No buttons. Just a label. And maybe a butterfly here is cute. Or a cute little bird there. And maybe a butterfly there. Or a nice little, oops, heart button there with some string in there would be really cute. Yeah, I like it. Okay, well, that's my share for today. I hope that was helpful. I'm gonna continue cutting a set of these out so I can take some photographs for my shop and make it a new listing. So this is my last week on vacation, so I hope I can get everything done that I need to get done. I've been cleaning closets and stuff like that, so yeah. Okay, all right. I hope this was interesting and you got some good information out of it, and I'll see you on the next video. Take care, guys. Bye.